It's Sunday, November 27th, 2016, right after Thanksgiving, and we're going to go scout Jack London Square. We're going to go through Oakland, over the Bay Bridge to Treasure Island, and then scout that whole thing in detail.
Hi, we're here in Jack London Square, and we are standing right in front of one of the two now replicas of Jack London's cabin. This is not actually the cabin as it would have stood back then, because you can tell this is a smaller version. And what had happened is they had an expedition out in 1968. This guy Russ Kingman went because he had heard that they had discovered a cabin in the woods, and so he brought along a signature expert to look at Jack London's signature, which was scrawled on the ceiling of this cabin. Most direct route, you have to go over this overpass. You're not going to want to do that when it's busy with cars. But on a Sunday, it's pretty empty.
Yeah, doable on a Sunday. We are here at the Bay Bridge and we're about to cross it. We've been down into Treasure Island. We did the entire perimeter, and then we came up McCalla on the backside here, you can see. We tried to either get under or to go across, or anything that we could think of, but you can't make it on McCalla. Very steep climb. So we had to go back down almost all the way to sea level and then climb back up this hill again in order to get here. So that's been our Treasure Island experience. It was fantastic. Wrapping up our segment where we rode basically through industrial Oakland. Well, we started in Jack London Square, scouted all of that, rode through industrial Oakland in the cargo area, the cargo terminal, saw all of that infrastructure, the trains, heavy cranes. It was crazy in there. But there's then there's a Middle Harbor Shoreline Park, which is beautiful with great views of the city, amazing, and a lot of trail to ride in there. And then we went over the Bay Bridge and onto Treasure Island and scouted that whole thing, including getting lost in the industrial section with radioactive signs. Really looked like a super fun cleanup. I think we went right around the edge of that. But all in all, beautiful, wonderful weather. Again, we don't seem to ever miss on the weather.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yep.
And Bay Bridge?
Bay Bridge was outstanding. I really couldn't. I mean, it's the easiest ride. Dumbarton Bridge is scary. Bay Bridge is a piece of cake.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
TI, anything special there that you would
Needs
say?
work. That needs work. Yeah, we took a rough route going on the perimeter of that construction zone with a little narrow area where we often had to carry our bikes, even where rolling our bikes was impossible to do. So TI, I don't know. I think it has a lot of potential.